two of the main ingredients in the dish today are khao and bile. Woo! She's gonna be a kicky. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a little cooking experiment here in Laos. We are going to cook laab the traditional Laos way, so let's get to it. First things first, we gotta wash our hands. Make sure that we're nice and clean after petting the dogs and the chickens. Boom, 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 get her lathered up. What's going on here? Just get a little bit of water. Rinse them off. Oh, wow. Great. Now we're ready to prep. First, Duangdi is starting a fire here, the little cooktop. So first things first, we're gonna wash up some of these vegetables for the dish. So right now we're washing some of the ingredients. This here is an archive here, locally grown right across the other side of the driveway. This here is like a sort of lemongrass. This as well, locally grown right here in a garden. These here are a water spinach. And these here are kind of, if you've ever had a Lao or Thai dish and you eat those leaves that are super minty, poof, right in your mouth, that's exactly what these are. So, getting all these vegetables cleaned up. Dogs are fighting down there for no reason, I'm sure, probably something dumb. So some of the other ingredients in this dish, holy basil, very important in many dishes in Laos and Thailand, as well as beef, and intestines and stomach. So Duangdi's getting all that stuff washed up, and then we'll just start prepping things out for cooking. Now, we are going to cut up the beef into small little chunks like so. So as you can see, we got the beef cut up into small pieces and ready to cook. So now that we got the meat all cut up and prepped out, we're gonna cut up the archives into small little pieces, kind of the way that you'd cut onions up to put them in an omelet or something. So let's get to it. So we got all the archives cut up into small pieces, ready to rock and roll. Duangdi's over there messing around with something. I don't know what she's doing at all, but yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Right now, Duangdi is cooking on here some peppers and some rice. I think the rice is for texture purposes. So Duangdi is breaking up the rice into fine little sand-like pieces, and now she's breaking up the peppers as well like that. You get a really good flavor when doing so, but the rice adds a little bit more texture to the dish. So now that the beef is all cut into small chunks, all of the other ingredients are washed and prepped out, it's time to put in the main ingredient, khao. Yes, I said it, khao. We are going to be eating. Sounds a little crazy. It is what it is, guys. This in this bag is khao juice. Juice. Have you ever watched a video on YouTube? There's many videos out there talking about, like, if you watch the best food review channel, I'm pretty sure he's gone to northern Philippines or somewhere and eaten juice soup. Well, in Laos, one of the main ingredients in Laab. Let's go. Yeah, fine. Now that all the beef is cut up, cooked in, and all these things that we've mixed together already, we're gonna add some bile. And this is gonna add a little bit of bitterness, so it really gives it a kick. If you've never had real, legitimate laab from Laos, oh, you're missing out. So let's add some bile. This is turning out to be a really interesting ordeal here. Rice.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, the purpose of the rice is giving it a little bit of texture, but it also helps the flavorings, seasonings, and everything else kind of stick to the meat and just kind of helps adhere everything together, giving it a lot more consistent flavor. It doesn't necessarily change the flavor, but it helps with consistency and, yeah, texture. So all right, guys, so we're finally digging into this amazing dish, cow dung beef salad. Okay, so like I said, there's beef in here, there's cow, there's bile, there's lettuces, minty leaves, basil, just all these amazing things. We're gonna dig in right now, grab our handful, and sticky rice, always sticky rice as a side. Got ourselves some sticky rice. Let's get into it. All right, so here you go. Look at that. Unreal. All right, let's give it a go. Kind of nervous. It's good. That means it's good. Yeah, that's insane. Dude, it's absolutely mind-blowing the number of different flavors that hit you all at once. The rice is too sticky. It's sticking to my hand like crazy. You grab a little bit of this, and you got that kick of the bile, kick of the poo, the meat, the minty flavor, just everything hitting you all at once is just phenomenal. real. If you ever decide to try a dish like this, depending on where you get it from, you got to be relatively careful and make sure that everything is actually cooked properly, because you can get sick. You can even get some sort of worms, apparently, that are not good. They're not good. So make sure if you ever have this, be kind of cautious in terms of where you get it from, and make sure that you're getting it from somewhere reputable or somebody that actually knows what they're doing. Make sure everything's cooked appropriately before you try dishes like this. Now hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, kind of showing you roughly what it's like to cook here traditional way in Laos, the way a lot of people do it in the countryside. Obviously it wasn't a super formal, you know, cooking channel showing you everything that you need to do, but I will post in the comment section and description a list of ingredients needed, kind of the general process and stuff like that. If you have any questions, let me know if you want to try and cook this yourself. But getting some of the ingredients for this dish, depending on where you are, could potentially be not very easy. So, you know, maybe you're better off just going somewhere that makes it and sells it than you are cooking it. But besides that, we're gonna finish this up and just kind of get to our day. So thanks for watching again. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.